Well, I want to welcome you guys back to the channel. We're out here in the shop, a little under the weather today. It's a nice day. It's going to be like in the mid-50s here in Missouri. So I'm going to try to get out on this little lake down the road here. I feel like it in a little bit for maybe 2 or 3 hours, wet line. So today we're going to spool that Ardent Apex Lightning up with some line and with that Enigma rod and set it up for some jerkbait fishing. Little tip I have, everybody probably does it anyway, but this is what I do. So I've got this little box here, if you can see. A little box there, it's a little spinnerbait box. I just put line in it. Run the line through the eyes of the rod. And then get that set up right in the middle, the line guide there, and put the line through there, and then instead of winding around and tying it, I just take a little piece of black electrical tape and put it right on there just like that. That keeps the line in place, and now I can just wind the line on, just like I'm doing here. Sorry about clearing my throat, but I've got starting to get a chest cold. I got a lot of basketball games to referee this week. So I'm putting 12-pound floor clear P-line on here. I like that floor clear. It's relatively cheap. It's good line. I mean, I very seldom break off anything with it. I'm going to use this rod for jerk baits if I ever get time to go down Lake of the Ozarks on the weekend this winter. So, I'm new to jerkbait fishing, by the way. I've never done it. So if you guys got any tips for me, comment below. I'm putting 12-pound test line. Maybe some guys use 8, 10. I don't know, but I'm going to go with 12-pound test. So if you use something different, comment below, help me out a little bit. Anyway. Alright, I got that nice and spooled up there. The Ardent Lightning 8:0 to 1 gear ratio reel. And paired up with this Enigma rod, I think it's going to be a pretty good setup. Get that cut off right there. Now let's I don't know if I got any jerk baits in my boat. I got a few of them. You know, it'd also be good to, I heard guys catching them down there at the Lake of the Ozarks on catching a bunch of big crappie on these jerk baits. So that'd be pretty fun too. Get this tied on here. That tied on, snip that off. So anyway, we got the jerkbait tied on. We got the new Ardent Apex Lightning reel, bait casting reel, 8:0 to 1 gear ratio, 10+1 ball bearings. It's the Lightning, baby. Go get you a Lightning. Anyway, Ardent's got a phenomenal line of reels. So if you haven't checked Ardent out, give them a shot. Check it out. Get you 1 or 2, try it out. You will not be disappointed. I've been with Ardent since 2009, and I'm not going to be switching. So they just keep getting better and better every year. So, and I did purchase some Enigma rods. I got 3 of them just to try them. I continue to use my Ardent rods as well, but I just want to try a couple new different rods and see how these rods do. And I'm not sponsored by Enigma or anything, but I'm just going to try them out. So this is the iPon series, I believe they call it iPon, IPPON. This is a 6/8 medium. So I just seen in my previous video, I also got 2 7.3 heavies. So there it is, right there. That'll be a pretty good jerkbait setup. You know, well, while we're talking about line, I just want to go over this Pline floor clear. This is 20-pound test, and I use this for most of my bottom baits, all my jigs, worms, stuff like that. And I very seldom break off. I mean, as far as, you know, I might break off every once in a while if I got a bad knot or something. I think this is 300 yards. You know, I think you can get 300 yards for like 10 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that. So it's a pretty affordable line, and I think it's tough. It's fluorocarbon coated, but I've used this line for 5 or 6 years now, and I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I use 15-pound test for my square bills. This comes in the mist green. 12-pound test line, I just put it on my rod I'm going to use for jerk baits, and I also use it for some crankbait applications as well. So this is 600 yards. I think I got it for like 15 bucks. So it's a good line. You know, just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's always not good. I mean, I've never had a problem with this, and you know, probably 5 years I've used it. So, you know, when I'm throwing like a topwater bait, if I don't use, sometimes I use braid. I'll throw this XPS monofilament 20-pound test, like on a buzz bait or something. Spook, I'll throw it on a spook around Mark Twain Lake, because everything's pretty much open. You know, you got trees and stuff. But you know, if I get down around Lake of the Ozarks on some docks, throwing a buzz bait or something on them cables and stuff like that, I got some. I think it's Power Pro I use braid. I'll throw 50-60 pound braid on that Power Pro for my you know, buzz bait applications down there, or spooks as well. So anyway, braid or monofilament on topwater is what I use. But so along with that 20-pound XPS monofilament I use for topwater, I also use this Power Pro 50-pound braid. Use it for spooks and buzz baits as well. Like I said, once I get down to like Lake of the Ozarks and around them cables and docks and everything like that, I'll probably throw the braided line. That way, if I get that buzzbait behind a cable, you know, behind the docks where there's a couple cables coming in, and you know, I get a fish on, I can keep that fish tight, and then I can troll up to it, keep everything nice and tight, and, you know, hopefully get him in the boat. So that's the thinking behind that. But 50-pound Power Pro, not bad. I also use it for some frogs. I don't frog fish a lot around here in Missouri. I mean, we just don't. I mean, there's not a lot of lakes that set up good for that. But I know there's a little lake in Marceline, Missouri. I ain't been there in 6-7 years, but you know, it used to have a lot of lily pads and stuff, and we'd throw that frog in there. And I know one tournament we had, I think Curtis and I had 22 pounds or something. It was just a phenomenal day on the water on that little lake on a club tournament. So, you know, when you're throwing 3.5 pounders back, it's a pretty good day. So, anyway, other than topwater applications, that's pretty much the only time I use Power Pro, the braided line. So, this is kind of what I use. So, thanks for watching Strike 3 Fishing. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, share this video. And we're up to 186 subscribers, so once we hit 200, I think we're going to do another giveaway. Probably some star jigs, I believe, maybe a couple other things if I can get some stuff together. So have a great day.